Hi guys, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. Thank you for joining me. I'm here to do another general oracle reading, and it's for all signs. It's a collective reading from Pisces all the way to Aries, and I'm going to be using the Quantum Oracle deck. Okay, I'm going to pull out a oracle card and read the oracle card from the guidebook. I hope everybody's doing okay, and let's see what messages your spirit team, guardian angels, the divine would like you to know. Let's see if we have anything for somebody who might want to know, might want to have some type of guidance. Sometimes we look and look and look and search for answers and just anything that'll tell us, what we should do, if we should continue on let's say you have a crush and it's not working out. You might want to hear some words and either for encouragement to, help you keep on going forward in a positive way, and not remain stuck with no answers. Sometimes when we listen to tarot, it's because there's somebody that stopped talking to us, or it could be many reasons, family, work, life. So let's see what messages, what oracle card could pop out that might be useful for somebody. If you have a crush on somebody, this oracle card might have something beneficial, helpful, useful. Sorry for not doing readings in a while. I haven't been feeling well. So I hope everybody's doing okay. Those are too many. But all in all, I feel like things are starting to look up, starting to feel better, I think the collective is getting stronger, more aware, enlightened. Perhaps you were in the hangman position for a while, where you were trying to find a different perspective, how to look at something in a different way, and now you're kind of, knowing that you have to look out for yourself and set up some boundaries. For the benefit of your stability, to feel better about yourself. And we've got to, I'm just going to get the top one from here, okay? And it's dark thoughts. Wonderful. I didn't want it to be anything gloomy. So we'll see what it says, okay? And then I'll see if I can get another one. I think it's going to be kind of dark thoughts. It's like a big old huge maze with a thunderstorm headed. Let's see what it says about this one. Okay? And it's consciousness. Shadows of the mind. It says, a man moves in the upright position. A man moves into a dark maze. It's confusing and frightening, with paths that lead to shadowy, unknown results. Receiving this card upright is a warning about the potential dark shadows within your inner and outer life. This card may be a signal that you could be drawn into questionable activities, perhaps with unsavory people. Look closely at any new endeavors in your life and at the people with whom you connect. Investigate your choices. Turn to your intuition to determine if they truly honor you and if each endeavor truly resonates with your heart. The most important dark alleys you should be aware of at this time, however, are the twisting patterns of negative thoughts or unhealthy habits winding through your daily life. Worrisome thinking or escapism, worrisome thinking or escapist behavior may be lifelong habits, but it's time for you to take control. Manage your negative thoughts, create healthier habits, such as nutritious eating, regular exercise, and relaxation. Don't let yourself go deeper down the dark alleys of fear, worry, and self-doubt. Your life force vibrates with your daily energy, and you do have the power to determine the direction it takes. Choose a path of bright thoughts and healthy choices, and leave the dark alleys, both real and imagined, behind. In the reversed, it says, "Here comes the sun." I like that song, "Here Comes the Sun." Anyways, when this card is reversed in your spread, it reveals a time of increasing light and clarity for you. I lost my place, guys. I apologize. Let's see. You may have been through some dark times lately, lost in a labyrinth of problems. A labyrinth is like a maze. You don't know which way is out. But all that is coming to an end. Things will be going more smoothly from now on. In fact, your movement into lighter, happier times may I don't know what happened there. In fact, your movement into lighter, happier times may have already started. See, that's what I was talking about, guys. I think we're feeling, a little lighter, a little better, not so gloomy, not so, like it says, dark thoughts. Your life force energy is lifting, bringing more joyous experiences and increasingly positive results. Man, I can't read today. Your life force energy is lifting, bringing more joyous experiences and increasingly positive results. Make sure you support these wonderful outcomes by maintaining your bright new pathways of trust and positive thinking. Make sure you support these wonderful outcomes by maintaining your bright new pathways of trust and positive thinking. We do have to try to think positive. There's something in my eye. This is not the only time this has happened. Where all of a sudden something goes in my eye and I can't see nothing, or maybe it's on my eyeglasses lens. I apologize, y'all. Okay, so it says, the affirmation says, I consciously choose to release unhealthy thoughts or behaviors. I am always strong enough to make choices that honor me. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think that's a pretty good card, oracle card. So let's just stay with that one. And I'm going to pull out some of these tarot cards. Let me get some of these Love Tea Oracle cards first, okay? So we can lighten up this reading a little bit if we can. I haven't used these in a long time. And see what messages come out. Hiding from you. Maybe somebody's hiding from you. I don't know, maybe they did something they weren't supposed to, and you're upset with them and they're trying to avoid you. I don't know. Let's see, it says now or never, last chances. And it says trickster. Maybe there's a trickster in your life that wants to lie and cheat and trick you. Drama, cinema, and tracking location. Maybe somebody's tracking you. They've got some kind of tracking device on your phone. That's a phone right there. So they're tracking your phone. I really don't see the reason why people do that. It's just so... Dreams, a dream catcher. Maybe it would be nice to get a dream catcher for your dreams. Daydreaming. Maybe somebody's daydreaming about you. Okay, and that's it. Just going to get this one. That's it. Intuitive insights. The universe is bringing you some intuitive insights and it's letting you know whatever you guys are intuitively feeling. Know that it's the universe, your spirit guides trying to let you know. And I did pull out on the pre-shuffle of this Mystical Moments, Tarot of Mystical Moments. The Empress just kind of flew out, when I was shuffling the deck. And maybe some of you guys are in the Empress energy where, you're feeling very abundant. Look at all those beautiful roses. You're feeling beautiful, or you should be. Maybe try to, zone in on your qualities, on your beautiful self, on how nurturing you are. There's a baby right there, so maybe some of you guys are about to have a baby. I know that it's a beautiful thing to have a baby. It's a beautiful feeling to have a baby growing inside you, feeling it kick around there, and you get all these cravings. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time. And you can't wait to hold the baby, and you can't wait to see what it looks like, what he or she looks like. And hold it and smell it. They smell so beautiful. Okay. So maybe some of you guys, and I'm going to read that out of the guidebook and see what it says about I love this deck. And we've got the Four of Swords. Maybe you guys are taking some time to rest, just sleeping. And if you are, it's a good thing, That's a good position to be. I bet that hair will grow when the gravity is pulling it down. I don't know. I just saw it and that's what came to my mind, It's beautiful. Let's see, we've got death, transformation, and they're showing that butterfly that you're changing, you're growing, you're getting wiser, and you're putting aside all the stuff that was holding you back and holding you down, and you're transforming, into something more beautiful, something more wiser, somebody that wants to be, going from bad to good. If you made mistakes, you're looking at your mistakes and making them better, transforming yourself into something better, wanting something better for your life. When the butterfly transforms from the cocoon into the butterfly, it stays inside that ugly type of web looking thing, but when it comes out, it looks beautiful. So, and I have never really seen the butterfly like that, but they say that's what happens. And we've got the Page of Wands, a message. Maybe you're going to be receiving a message. Hold on, you guys. It's really hot. Let me go turn on the AC. Hold on. Okay. It also seems like this person has a magnifying glass. Maybe somebody's looking at you guys through, like, like really intensely. You know what I mean? Maybe you feel like somebody's watching you, or you just might feel that somebody has you under a magnifying glass, And we've got the toucan bird right there. Maybe it means something. I think I'll look it up when I I don't think I've got a phone here near me. Yes, I do. Hold on one second. Let me see what it says right quick. I'll be right back. Okay, it says, what can the toucan spiritual animal do for you? This brightly colored bird has long been revered for its symbolism and spiritual power. The toucan animal totem is known to impart many blessings upon those who are fortunate enough to have it as their guide. If you are interested, hold on, guys. Spiritual symbolism is strongly tied to mastery over language. People with toucan as their spirit animal are often chatty and not afraid to take the roles that require showmanship. Societies often regard toucans as the mediators between the world of the living and the world of the dead spirits. In spiritual terms, the toucan bird is considered a psychopomp, which is often related to spirits that have mastery over communication, such as Greek deity Hermes and the Egyptian god of writing, Thoth. Thoth? If the toucan is your spirit animal, your best asset might be related to your linguistic skills, which means you're good with words. So, maybe that means something for somebody. Okay, so let's see. Let me put this up. I think that's all I'm going to read out of that. And I've got the Empress. It says the Empress stands outside enveloped in luxurious nature, lush green trees to either side of her. Yeah, she does have a beautiful background out here. And most empresses type of archetype, they are very good with, planting, having plants and stuff like that. It says lush green trees to either side of her and blue skies above. In this scene of abundance, everything about her shows her deep connections to nature. She is the archetypal Earth Mother. Her dress is full of blossoming flowers. Within her lily skirt, we see the stamen and the pollen, which represent sexuality and fertility. The pregnant empress tenderly cradles her unborn baby under her dress. She holds a crown in her hands, ready to place upon the baby's head as a gesture of protective love. The upright meaning of this empress is maternal instincts, connection with nature, abundance, fertility, and Earth Mother. And in the reversed meaning, this card signifies detachment, materialistic, sterile, smothering tendencies. She sure does hold a crown right there. She sure is holding a crown. I hadn't noticed that. Okay, now I'm going to read the Four Swords. A woman is resting up in the sky. She has found her special place on top of the moon. Clouds are protecting her from noise and other distractions. Four feathers are falling softly from the sky, reflecting the peaceful atmosphere she is surrounded by. In this place, the woman finds perfect tranquility and silence to contemplate and regenerate. And that's what we do when we sleep, guys. When we are being, prompted, or, you have this deep sleep feeling where you just need sleep, that's what your body is doing. It is contemplating in the perfect tranquility and contemplating in the silence and regenerating. The upright meaning is respite, time out, meditation, reflection, recovery, and tranquility. And the reverse meaning of this card says exhaustion, pushing through, taking on too much. And sometimes if it's like this, when we're like this, you're doing too much. You're taking on too much and you're very, very exhausted and you're not getting enough rest. I can't handle it when I've got something in my eye when I'm doing a reading. I never have anything in my eye this bad. I'll be right back. Okay. And now I'm going to do the death card. So we had two major arcanas, which was the Empress and then the death card. In front of a beautiful green garden, we see a woman whose upper chest is an open ribcage, partly skeleton. She seems to be dead, but she is in fact full of life. Her body is the vessel for blooming flowers. The white lilies emerging out of her skeleton are a symbol of purity, innocence, and hope. The woman gazes at a butterfly resting on one of the lilies, a symbol of resurrection and life. The butterfly also stands for transformation, change, and hope. The card shows us that death is not the end, but the start of a powerful new beginning. The upright meaning is transformation, inevitable endings, completion, loss, transition, finality. In the reverse meanings, it says clinging to status quo, denial, dragging out, and ending. Yeah, when there's an ending, like the death, hopefully you can do something beautiful, bring something beautiful out of an ending that if it ends, it was destined to end. It was, written that it had to end. And so, to me, I feel that, when we have to do something, we might as well do it gracefully, with as much grace as we can muster up, and then just become something beautiful. You know, if any of you guys are going through a certain type of ending, either you left the person or they left you, make something beautiful out of that. The Page of Wands, instead of it bringing you down, let that be a new beginning of something beautiful. Page of Wands. An adventuresome explorer finds, because you can't do anything about the ending. We can't do anything if something didn't work out, if somebody didn't want to be with us, if somebody chose somebody else, or if you chose somebody else. You know, you might feel guilty over the person that you know, left behind. But to me, if it had to end, if there was an ending of some sort, you know, to bring something beautiful out of an ending instead of just dwelling and, you know, sulking and being in misery because of a certain ending or because of something that, you know, something that you can't do something about, that has happened, that was inevitable. So, Page of Wands. An adventuresome explorer finds her way through the dense jungle. She holds a large magnifying glass to be able to discover the beauty surrounding her. Her magnifying eye reveals how strong and focused she is. It shows that she is always open to inspiration and new ideas along the way. She is blazing her own trail. That's beautiful. So after the ending, blaze your own trail, guys. And the upright meaning is creativity, sense of adventure, confidence, passion, discovery, exploration. And the reverse meaning is close-mindedness, self-doubt, inhibitions, lack of focus. Okay, now let me get one of these oracle cards from the Shaman's Dream. Okay, let's see what we get from here. Okay, let's see what messages can come out. I know this reading wasn't too exciting, so it's okay. I like doing this as a hobby. You know, it's just a hobby. It's nothing to be, you know, it's nothing. It's no big deal. It's just something I like to do. I do it because I like to do it. And that's what you should do, guys. If there's an ending, if something ended, look for something you like to do. Whatever it is that you like to do, and do it. And make a beautiful project out of it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is that you like to do. You can do it. Stars in the Sky. Limitless possibility. I just read this one the other day on my own. It came out for me too. Stars in the Sky. Limitless possibility. That's pretty cool. Really it is. Okay. Stars in the Sky. Limitless possibility. Embracing opportunity. When you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny silver of what is actually there? Glimpsing a teeny silver of what is actually there. This is the domain of limitless possibility, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to hone in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not to be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky and take small steps, small movements toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and hold that vision, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it into fruition. Keep your focus on the essence of potential rather than the form of it. The universe has its own ideas of how best to serve you and all of us at the same time. The universe has its own ideas of how best to serve you and all of us at the same time. Trust this as a fact rather than theory, and you ought not act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will, exactly how you need them to. Okay, so not going to take any longer. It's been 31 minutes, and I think that's long enough. I just hadn't done one in a while, and I thought, you know, let me do one. Let me do a reading right quick. Let me get one of these cards. See what comes out. It says, you can do whatever you need to do in life through Christ. I can do all things. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. That's beautiful. In all your ways, submit to him and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 3:6. You've got to step out to find out. It says, Jesus died for each one of us, and he loves us with an everlasting love. And he died for all, that those who live should live no longer for themselves, but for him who died for them and rose again. 2 Corinthians 5:15. And these cards doesn't mean that you have to change your life and that you have to, do this or that or the other. It just, if any of you guys, believe in God, I think it's a good way of reaching out and reading a little bit of, the Word of God. You may not be where you need to be, but thank God you're not where you used to be. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1:6. When we want to do better, we can, and he's there to help us if we reach out to him, So I know it helps me, so I don't know about you guys. But anyways, thank you guys for listening. I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. Sorry it took so long. I'll see y'all on my next reading. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.